Hey guys, welcome back to Part of My Imagination. My name's Jasmine, and today we're going to be doing my February TBR. So, as we all know, February is Black History Month, and what better month to read Black Month every month? Every month, you should be reading Black books. But I digress. We're not going to get into that. Yes, I'm into the same outfit that I've been in, but you know, it is what it is because this is the time that I have to record. So let's just get into my TBR. Alright, so I have a total of 12 books, and there are a few authors in here that aren't Black, but you know, majority of them are. The first book that I'm going to be reading is Go Tell It on the Mountain by James Baldwin. I just know that this is a really famous book, and I don't really know much about it. I just know that I should have read this a long time ago. But it is about a family that lives in Harlem. That's all I know. The next book that I'm going to be reading is I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Angelou. This is an autobiography. I know, shocking, but it's like Maya Angelou. Duh. Alright, the next book that I'm going to be reading is We Are Immeasurable by B.L. McGrew. And all I know about this story is it is about a blind girl that has discovered some things about life. And I'm pretty interested to read it. One, Clearly, I haven't recorded in a long time because words are hard. But then again, words are always hard in the video, so I read, I promise. But yes, I won this in a giveaway. I won it from Black Men Read. I want to say that's a Twitter handle. I'll have it down in the description box of where I won it from. But yes, I won this, but also I follow the author on Twitter, and I'm really excited to get to this, so I decided that I was going to pick it up. The next book that I have is Odd One Out by Nic Stone, and I want to say that this is actually like a book about a love triangle, and the way that she was saying it in one of her the book interview, or not interview, but the book signing that I went to, she's like, this is about a real love triangle, and I'm super excited to get to it. The next book that I'm going to be reading is Golden Sun by Pierce Brown. This is the second in the Red Rising trilogy. It is one of my favorite series of all time. I am doing a reread. If you haven't watched Princess's video over at Castle Library, you will know that I am reading this book because she talked about it in her TBR video. And yes, we're doing a reread just because we felt like doing a reread, and that's why it's on my TBR. Alright, the next book that I'm going to be reading is How Long Till Black Future Month by N.K. Jemison. This is a short stories collection all by N.K. Jemison. They are sci-fi because she is like an acclaimed author in the sci-fi and fantasy, or I said sci-fi, but I mean sci-fi and fantasy. Maybe mostly fantasy. Yeah, it's definitely fantasy because the first thing I seen was dragons, but also like dragons in New Orleans. Like, hello! Totally reading it. The next book that I totally cannot wait to get to is Slay by Brittney Morris. And this is about black girl gamers, or just black gamers. And I am so excited to read this because if you don't know, I do play video games. I actually stream on Twitch, but I'm really bad about like keeping up with my streaming days or just like remembering to click stream. But yeah, if you want to follow me, it's Pardon Me, I'm Ray on Twitch. So go ahead and check that out. The next one I'm going to be reading is A One Dark Throne by Kendare. I am also buddy reading this with Princess over at Castle Library, like I've already said multiple times in this video. If you haven't noticed, me and her we do a buddy read at least once a month. I use the term buddy read loosely. Actually, that's not true. The last buddy read that we did, we were really successful in. So, you know, baby steps. Growth. It's 2020. But yes, we are reading this. This is the second book in the Three Dark Crown series. I really enjoyed the first one. She really enjoyed the first one. She did a reread a couple months ago. and you'll find out when I read this. But yes. The next book that I'm going to be reading, because if you didn't see the call out on Twitter, damn, Princess called me out on Twitter and said that I had never read any of her favorite books of all time. Although I did read the first one. If you watch my videos, that just means you don't be watching my videos. Because I definitely read the first one, but I'm going to be reading Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets by J.K. I had to look at the name. Wow, J.K. Rowling. We're not going to talk about the author, but I'm reading this, and it's the second one in the series. So the next book that I'm going to be reading is Daughters of Inari by Reni K. Amayo. Yes. I love this. Like, this is one of my favorite covers of all time. It is so freaking, like, look at it. Just oh, the glare. Look at those beautiful, dark skinned black girls are just, they're so beautiful. And it's beautiful. And, what's this book about? Cause, ooh, okay, so it's about a gruesome war results in old guard's departure from the earth. And the only remnants of their existence lie in two girls, twins separated at birth. That's all I'm going to read because that's all I want to know. But you should definitely pick this up just because it's a cover by. And, like, I'm pretty sure it's going to be amazing. And I cannot wait to get to it. Alright, so this one is a kind of a cheat, but I don't care because I'm going to do it anyways. And that's Black Leopard, Red Wolf by James Marlon. I did actually, as you can tell, I have already pretty much read probably about 75% of this book, but I haven't finished. No, that's a lie. Here's my bookmark right here. I have read 254 pages. There are 620 pages, so I've read like maybe a quarter of this book. A third. I read a third of this book. Yeah, I've read a third of this book. So I'm going to be finishing this book. I actually do remember where I'm at, and I remember what has happened in this book, even though this book is confusing as all hell. But if you don't know what it's basically about a guy named Tracker, or he is a tracker, and he's trying to find this lost boy, and there's a man that turns into a leopard but can turn into a man, and there's a lot of things going on in this book. Okay? There's a lot. And I'm going to finish it because I want to finish it, and that's all you need to know. Alright, last but definitely not least is The Children of Virtue and Vengeance by Tomi Adeyemi. I love the first one. I know everyone was like, oh my god, it's just Avatar this, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. I don't care. Love the fucking first one. I can't wait to get to this. And I don't know when I'm going to be picking it up, but I just know I'm picking it up, and I can't not wait to read this book. If you don't know, the first one is basically about a world where there used to be magic, and then the king, who doesn't have magic, took magic away, and he killed basically all the magi, or the people that had the magic, killed them all. Now there is a girl who is also magi, and they're identified by white hair, who somehow gets tasked with bringing magic back. There's characters that you don't think are going to be helping her along this journey, but they do. There's instant love and whatever. I loved it. You probably will love it too. And I can't wait to pick up the second one. Alright, and those are all the books that I have actually planned, I'm focusing on to read. But I also do have some books on my Libby app. I really hate letting my Libbies expire. Simply because if I have it checked out, I want to read it. And I do read faster on Audible, so I might still get to them. Some of them that I know I have on there is Queenie by Candace Cardi Williams. I know I have The Gilded Wolves on there. And there's just a few, but there are a couple other Black authors on there that if I read them, you'll know at the end of the month when I do a wrap up. But that's all that I have for you guys today. If you are reading any of these, let me know you want to do a buddy read. Also, let me know down in the comments if you like this video. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up, or don't. Comment down below, or don't It doesn't really matter to me. And like I say in all my videos, if you don't like it or you didn't enjoy this video or you have a complaint about what I'm reading or the comments or whatever, I don't give